What? That was so weird. Okay. Okay. So here's how tonight's going to go. First of all, the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to give you guys a few little tidbits of things that I learned from watching the Eric Worre video about overcoming obstacles. And then we're going to do what he tells us to do. Study, practice, and then go and perform. So we're going to study real quick for the first 10 minutes or so, maybe 15. This is a lot of information. And then we're going to go into the breakout rooms. I'm going to break you up into with 2 people. So then you're going to practice. And we're going to do that. Honestly, we're going to do that for the bulk of the call because I think that's important. And then the perform is going to be, like tomorrow, you should speak with somebody about joining you in the business or with the nutrition and then overcome their obstacle. Like that's the performance, right? That's how you get good at it, is you study, you practice, and you perform. Now, he says 100 million times, and I've been in this industry a long time, and I would agree, handling objections is very critical to your success. It's critical. Imagine if you always got a yes. I mean, you would not be as successful as you are. You would not be as good with people as you are. You get good with people when you have to overcome objections, because what I want you know what, write this down, because this was a good thing he said. Use objections to build better relationships with people, whether they join you on your team or not. Use that objection as a way to better the relationship and better you as a human. I really believe that if you look at objections differently, as they're your stepping stones to success, and they're also your way to build better relationships with people and become a better person, I think you're going to be fine when all of the objections come to you. He also says to have fun with it, to make it fun. I mean, honestly, if somebody says no to you, it's not the end, right? It's fine. Who cares? Nobody died. Somebody just said no. And that's it. It's okay. So don't cry or freak out about it, because I mean, it really is okay. Now, you are going to hear a ton of words when people object, but really there's only two things Eric Worre says, and I believe this, that people are objecting to. They're objecting to either one, their limiting belief about themselves, or 2, their limiting belief about network marketing in general. It's really just those 2 things. So what we have to do is, when somebody says, I don't want to bug my friends, I don't want to be that type of person, I'm not a salesperson. When they say those objections to us, I don't know why I made the whiny voice. But when they do, you have to say in your brain, okay, is this a limiting belief about themselves, or is this a limiting belief about network marketing? Like you gotta think fast. You gotta think about that. And then that's how you can gauge how your response is. Okay. And so some common objections that he talks about is people say they have no money, no time. They need to talk to their spouse, which he says that just means I messed up before and joined a company before and screwed up. So I need to talk to my husband about it. It's funny, somebody at church today asked me to do something. And I said, I need to talk to Jason first. And I was thinking, because I really don't want to do this. You know what I mean? I was like totally using that as an excuse. No one really ever makes it. Some people might say it's a pyramid, it's a scam. They say, I'm not like you. I don't know enough people. These are all common objections that we all hear. I am not going to give you guys the words to reply back to those objections, because it's too much and we don't have enough time. But I did take pictures of every single slide. And so I'm going to post those in Working from the Beach. And there's like 17 slides, I think. So I just want to encourage you to flip through those when I post them in there later tonight and just take a look at them. I think the verbiage is really, really good in all of them. And remember, this is going to take practice. And some of you guys, when people give you an obstacle, you attack. And so you're going to have to think. I mean, I do. I'm like, yes, you do have time. You totally know enough people. Like, I attack them. And so that is not building a better relationship with them. So how you are doing it now, you might have to rethink it after you hear all this, okay? No matter what the obstacle is. It is one of those two things. And so we need to change their perception about their limiting belief about themselves and their limiting belief about network marketing. That's the whole goal. Okay. When you are getting an obstacle, okay, let me back it up. The point of this whole thing is I want you guys to feel strong in your business. Since I told you that the two main objections are limiting belief about yourself or limiting belief about network marketing, you need to make sure that you don't have those limiting beliefs about yourself or about network marketing. Now, I know that that requires some work, some mindset work, some reading, some work, some time. I get all of that, but just tell yourself that you're going to work on that 10 minutes a day, because you can't overcome an obstacle if you don't believe in network marketing. And if you don't believe in the concept of it, the compensation plan, and in isogenics, and if you don't believe in yourself, I want you guys to feel strong, skilled, and empowered when you guys are overcoming obstacles. This is kind of the whole point of this, is your confidence. So whether they join or not, whether they say yes or no, I still want you to feel good about how you spoke to them and represent yourself and represent network marketing well. And so when I say that to you, if you represent yourself in network marketing well, then you cannot get pissed off if they say no. You cannot attack, because that's not going to help you as the person, and it's not going to help you, the industry. So just something to think about. I was thinking a lot about myself when I was listening to this, and I was like, dang, Carla, you need to chill. Seriously, I was. You will come across network marketing haters. You will. I've come across so many of them. They even today say, how's that pyramid scheme going, Carla? And I'm like, we're killing it. Number 90 in the world. What's up? And I'll make the pyramid sign. I don't care. They are network marketing haters, and they're not going to join my team anyway. So I don't care. But what I want to tell you is what Sandy on our team, Sandy enrolled 16 people last Isogenics month. She joined last month, and she enrolled 16 people, all on the collagen. And I'm going to tell you what she said to me on Friday, because I think this might be helpful if you are talking to salon owners and whatnot. She said, Carla, I do not like network marketing. The people that are my clients, they know I don't like network marketing. I don't like it. But I love this product, and I like you. That's what she said. I'm not bragging on myself. I'm saying for the first time, I don't think there's been a product in my time with Isogenics that can be a standalone and that can be this powerful and could break the barriers of network marketing. This is it. This is it. And so maybe some people who hate network marketing, maybe they might want to take a look, because this is a product line that's going to disrupt. And I wanted to tell you guys that part, because I think that even though Sandy hated network marketers, like she let me help her, and she let it in, because first she had a product experience. And second, I was like, hi, my name's Carla. I live in Michigan. I know you live in Texas, but I'm here to help you. I go, do anything you want. What do you want me to do? I'll do it right now. I was like completely up her butt. And so I know that that's why, you know what I mean? Like, so we have that opportunity. So don't leave out the network marketer haters. Also, some people are looking for clarity about network marketing. They have been pitched a lot. If I was not a network marketer, I would probably hate it. I get pitched every week. I know Michelle Gilbert does too. And there's a lot of people out there who do think it is a scam. So there's always a story. And I want you to remember this. This is a big thing that he talked about, is if somebody says, I don't like network marketing, it's a pyramid, it's a scam, this is your response. Oh, you have a story. Something happened to you, didn't it? What happened? Tell me. And you kind of smile and you're like fun with it. And then he even says to say this, okay, Isogenics aside, tell me your story. I want to know. Because it's happened to me. There's a company that got me, they reeled me in big time. Guess what? My first paycheck was $6.32. I've been there. Tell me your story. I want to know. And so then you hear their story and you're like, dang, I can't believe that happened to you. That sucks. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry. I used to feel that exact same way because I have a matching story to that. And you could tell my story if you want to. But then you could say, you know what though? I did my homework. Not everybody is weird and hypey. Not everybody is super salesy. I found a company that's professional and has a great product line that's backed by science. And I found my place and it didn't jeopardize who I was as a person. I don't know, maybe would you be willing to take a look? If I showed you how it did not make me change who I was, would you be willing to take a look? So I wanted to tell you guys like that, those verbiage for that part, because I don't know about you guys, but I get that kind of thing all the time, like network marketing type haters. And there's a few other things that if we have time at the end that we're going to go over, but what I'd like to do is I'm going to break you guys up into breakout rooms. So you should have two, maybe somebody will have three people in a room. And I want like the one person to give an obstacle that they've recently heard. And then I want the other person to practice how they would overcome it. And then switch roles. Okay, does that make sense? Raise your hand if you guys got it. Okay, and see if you can do it. We'll try to do it. At least everybody can go through it twice. And even if you haven't, well, use obstacles that you guys have actually honestly heard. That would be much more helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna break us up into 4 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey, Carla.
8, 9, 10. Ooh, 5 rooms.
Carla.
What?
I would recommend, if you want your call, but I'd recommend putting like a time limit on it and then swapping everybody after a certain amount of time. Like do like 3 or 4 minutes and then swap everybody or something like that.
Okay, let me see if I can. How come there's only a couple people in one room? Okay, I don't see where I can do a timer right now.
Well, you may have to just like kind of time it on yourself and then.
Okay. All right, I'll do that. I'll see if there's a way to call you guys out, to bring you guys back together. Let me see what happens. Okay, you guys are probably going to get a message that says go. Join the rooms.
Why don't you have a room yet?
I don't think me and you get a room.
What?
Well, I don't know.
That's okay.
Everybody just keep clicking join.
Yeah, they all did. Well, almost.
Diana didn't yet.
Diana's got, well, you can move her, I think.
Oh, should I move her?
Yeah.
Well, she's with Gabby. Is it Gabby? Is that her name? What's her name? GL.
I think you can move.
Should I move her because she's driving?
Yeah, see if you can move her because she's driving.
Okay. And then I'll move her to 3.
You took her out of the room.
Yeah. You said to move her.
Oh, no, I was going to have you just put her, I was just going to tell you to physically put her into room 2. That's fine, whatever. That's good.
Oh, I can't do that. Oh, she went. Everybody went.
Yeah, everybody's gone now.
Okay. It's just me and you.
Okay.
Now, what does it say? Oh, I can broadcast message to all. Okay.
Yeah, so you can, or you can close all rooms. So what I would do is at the end of either like broadcast what you want them to do again. And then after a certain amount of time, here, I'll look at the time right now.
I said go back and forth 1 time and then we will switch rooms. You have 5 minutes. Usually gives me a timer.
Yeah.
So they should have got that message.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And then do I hit close all rooms?
Yeah. Then you just close all rooms and just do it again. Oh, there you go. What'd you do?
Dang it. I hit close all rooms and it said it would close in 1 minute.
Yeah.
You told me to hit that.
I said when you're ready to close them.
Oh, shit. I can't stop it.
I don't know. You can't stop the countdown.
Oh, gosh.
Well, and they all got that notice, so they all see it clicking down.
Yeah, right after I said they have 5 minutes.
Yeah. So now you're going to have to start them again.
That's all right.
It's all good.
Did you watch his video today? The obstacles?
No, but I've watched that one specifically.
It's so good.
His objections one, yeah. And I changed it though. I don't think it's limiting beliefs. I think it's limited. That's the way I changed it for myself. Limited. I know, and I think it's limited, right?
You guys,
everybody.
I'm so sorry I messed up. I hit
done talking.
I know. I'm sorry I hit a button. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Are we gonna get the same people?
I don't know.
We're still learning.
Recreate.
I didn't see you in my room.
Recreate. Okay, I did.
See if that works.
Broom,
No,
broom,
it says-
broom, broom,
it
broom,
doesn't say it
broom.
started.
I'm in a funny room.
Are you by
I'm
yourself?
gonna zoom,
Mary
zoom, zoom, zoom. Come
Okay.
on, zoom, zoom, zoom.
Go.
Oh, there we go.
Go. Get out of
I
here.
hope I don't have Carla on my.
Shut up.
I think you put Sally in a room by herself. Yeah, you need to
did.
move Sally to a different room.
Why is Terry by herself?
I don't know. You need to move them. Oh, there
Wait a
you moved.
minute.
There, you put Sally and Terry together.
Okay. Thank the gosh. All right, so Sally, join. So I'm not gonna do close all rooms.
Well, you hit close all rooms when you're at 4 minutes.
Okay,
And that gives
There
the
you go.
1 minute count.
great.
But Sally still hasn't joined with Terry.
I know, Sally,
So move Terry into the room with Michelle Gilbert and Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen will probably appreciate that.
wait a minute. Why didn't they join room?
Terry's back because Sally probably never showed up.
Nope, I was by myself.
Yeah, move Terry to Michelle Gilbert's room.
Well, I'm trying to get them paired up. So why isn't Sally joining?
Sally says I'm totally kicked out.
No, I can see her.
No, she sent me a text message.
I mean, but I can see her screen. Okay, Sally or Terry, I'm gonna move you with what Brent said to room 3.
Okay.
Okay, babe. Do you see the sign that says join?
Nope, I'm still here. No sign.
I did move you. I really did. Why isn't that working?
I don't know. Maybe because I left the last one.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, but
Here.
I'm moving you.
Terry, I'll move you and then I'm gonna move you again, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm not touching it.
Do you see a join room 4?
Nope. There was a thing up there that said that you've moved me to room 4, but I don't have a thing.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move you to, Terry, you said that you did see one?
No, there was a
I
thing
was-
up at the top that said you guys moved me, but there's no thing to join.
I'm so confused. Okay, Sally, I'm moving you to a room. You should
Okay.
see the, do you see
Just
the
leave
message
Sal-
to join?
leave him- Carla, just leave him here and we'll talk them through it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead, do your thing.
okay, so, Sally, tell me an objection.
I don't like network marketing. I don't like it. It's a pyramid and I can never climb up the ladder.
Terry, give an answer.
Oh, gosh, I just don't know what to say.
Since you don't know what to say, use it's called feel, felt, found. Try it. Just see if it works. I know
Okay.
Carla hates it, but go ahead and try it.
I felt the same way when I started. But it's worked so far for me. Everything's doing good. I love the product. I feel better. I look better. If there's anything I can do to change your mind, I would be glad to help.
So it's possible then to not just to hook up people, but I can climb up the ladder and I can earn more money and just keep moving up the ladder.
Yeah, you just sign up more people, and the ones that are under you sign up more people, and it works.
Let me try
I
this,
promise.
Terry. Try this, Terry. Ask her questions, don't give her answers. So do it, start again, start over, Sally. And Terry, I don't want you to give an answer. I want you to ask a question.
But
So
also
Sally's-
remember, if somebody hates network marketing, there's a story behind it.
Right.
So don't forget to find out what her story is. Why does she hate
Okay.
it?
Oh, okay.
So Sally, start yours again. Give her the same reason again, and Terry, just ask questions.
Ask a question.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like the network marketing. I don't think it works. And I think it's just a pyramid and you can never climb up and get higher ranked in there.
Okay, and what makes you feel that way?
My experience in the past and talking to other people, they just gave up after a couple months and said it didn't work.
Okay,
So use Carla's thing about ask the story.
Because
okay.
something
So what
happened.
happened?
Yeah, Sally got screwed somehow. So you can say that. You can
Yeah,
say
you got
that.
to get them engaging. Yeah, start laughing,
Yeah.
Terry, and say something smart ass and funny.
What happened?
Okay,
Somebody
so-
screw you? Did you spend a bunch of money and you didn't make any money? What happened? There's got to be a story behind that.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, they did. They had me buy all these products. I put all this money into it and then everybody kind of left me. And then I didn't make any money and I just kept putting my own into it.
Well, I kind of went down the same road, but with these guys, so far it's been wonderful. The money that I put out is the money that I use. The product I put out, the money that I use in product. If I could show you how to do that, would you be interested?
Show me how to get my money back from my products.
Yeah.
That's better. That's
Yeah.
better. But really when you're in the midst of this, like really relate to them, like, oh man, I can't believe that happened to you. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That sucks. That sucks. I thought the same thing. Like, I know Brent's little feel felt found. I do hate that. But I know how that feels. I felt that way before, but what I found is Isogenics is a professional company and not everybody is weird and salesy. And if I could show you, yeah, that was good. That was better. Much
Yeah,
better.
If I could, would you is another great sales line. So if I could, would you? Right? So if I could show you the difference, would you?
Okay, I'm gonna close the room so we can switch it up again one more time because we're getting kind of late.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, ladies.
Yeah, that was good. But see how you need to practice? So I'm gonna you just gotta practice it. You'll get it, Terry. Your second time around was better. Within 2 seconds, it was better.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should have hit that button sooner. I'll get better at the breakout rooms.
Good grief, Carla. I went to all this trouble getting these things set up and you're not even running them right.
Well, you could have hit the freaking button as well.
This is your call.
We're a team, you jerk.
This is your call. I'm just here to help. I'm just here to turn the television on. What are you talking
And whose buttons are you pushing?
I don't know
He's
what.
pushing mine right now, but he's not pushing mine. Ah,
That's
okay, stop
funny.
fighting. We're back.
Not yet. 3 seconds.
Come on, people.
Get them back. There they come.
There they come back. They're all back.
Okay, question. Do you guys want to do this again where you get with somebody else, or did you get enough? wants to do it one more time? Raise your hand.
How about, did anybody have any aha moments or something that clicked for them?
Or questions?
Well,
So
for
you-
me, okay, I'm unmuted. So for me, it was a real aha moment to talk with Michelle about it's important when you introduce someone to the products to let them know right away that there's a business side to this. So that helps, that they have that knowledge going forward.
Oh, that they could make their money back? Because what was the obstacle?
Well, we just talked about network marketing. Oh, is this network marketing? How we handle that? And then we went on to this, making sure that you tell the customer that there's a business side. So the handling the objection was, is this network marketing? And then going, yeah, it is. And then how great it is.
Okay, all right, I got it. That makes sense. Did anybody else have an aha typey moment?
No, but one thing when you said, Carla, what I did like is that when you talked to Sandy, that she said, I don't like network marketing, but I like the product. I like that. And I think that would be a good comeback too, because I was always like that. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I told you no at first. I'm not going to do this. But if you tell them how much you love the product, I think that was a good way of like turning it around.
Yeah,
Because you're doing it because the product is so good,
yes. Did anybody have an obstacle that like you didn't know what to say?
Yeah.
Well, Jen and I were talking about, time. Like a lot of people say I don't have enough time. And I'm like, so we're kind of working through that. Like I work full time. I've got kids. We know that that's an excuse. So we were trying to work, talk about like, well, you do it in the pockets of your day and how much money do you want to make? But I feel like I don't have the lingo down really well, honestly, because it
Well, what
sounds
if you said,
judgmental.
Brent said something in our group. He said, Terry, don't tell, ask questions. So, well, how much time do you think it takes?
Another thing, it's Marielle, another thing I like about that one, Heidi, is to say that that's perfect because I find that the busiest people are the most successful because they know how to balance their lives and their time to make sure that they're using those pockets of their time wisely. They're always thinking, am I doing in this moment what is going to get me to my next goal? So when people say they're too busy, I love to hear that because then it's like, oh, that's great because the busiest people I know are the most successful in this company. People who think they have all the time in the world are not that successful because they're not always focused on, am I doing the best thing that leads me to my next goal? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think, with a lot of these is I don't have the money. I know you have to spend money. Well, how much money do you think you have to spend every single month? I think asking the questions, I really like that Brent said that. I think asking the question will be helpful because what if they think to make $1,000 a week that you have to work 30 hours a week at this? I mean, we don't know what they think. So that's where the clarity comes in.
Yeah, because a lot of times you start to give a big explanation. And I'm just using Mary Ellen's example. She starts giving a big explanation and you have no idea if that's really what they're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. So when they say time, what do you find yourself, what do you do that takes up that amount of time? Maybe their answer is, I've got a child that's going through some sort of trauma, right? You probably don't want to try to go down a road of explaining how much time they have on their hands. Okay. So ask the question before and let them answer it themselves. Because it's really important to ask questions.
Yeah.
More so than give explanations.
If they say, I don't know anyone, you do though. I mean, how many Facebook friends do you have? So that's a question back to them, to let them know that they do. What's the other one he said? Shoot, it just went out of my brain. Oh, I already make enough money. I like what Eric Roy said about this. If they say, I already make enough money, his reply back to them was, I'm actually partnered with people that make $70,000 a month. Would that be enough for you? I mean, how much is enough? You know, you're not really asking
That's
them.
probably the better question to ask, Carla. That's fantastic. Do you mind if I ask like what kind of range you're talking about that's enough? Because I've
Yeah.
always wondered what is enough.
Yeah, yeah, because I have goals, you know, so remember the thing is that their limiting belief about themselves or their limiting belief about network marketing. And the goal is to create a better relationship with them, whether they join you or not. That is the goal. Because I think we all have stories of people who said no and they came back around, you know, or they're, you know, and we don't want to be weird in attacking them. We really truly do want to love on them and serve them, no matter if they join us or not. So we want to have a good relationship with them. That will make us feel better about it too. I can tell you that if I get bitter, if somebody says no, and I get bitter and pissed off about it, I stomp out in the garage and have a beer with Jason because I'm just so mad that, you know, my brother said no. That doesn't do anything for me. It ruins the rest of my evening. Whereas if I just allow the no, I try to gently overcome the obstacles, and I keep the relationship in mind first, then I'm not going to have a bad rest of the night if I do get a no. And also don't forget this, if somebody says no to trying the products, or they say no to getting involved in the business side of it, it has nothing to do with you, the person. No, absolutely nothing at all. They're just saying no to the opportunity, or they're saying no to the product. So don't take it personally. And you have to understand that, like, the stats have always been, you're going to get 10 no's and 1 yes. And I believe that goes for the nutrition side and joining the business side. So knowing that going in, I mean, that might be, you know, that hopefully will make it easier.
One thing I would throw in there, Carla, real quick is the minute that you find yourself trying to go into the convincing mode, stop. When you're saying, so as soon as you think, oh, I have gone to trying to convince this person of something, whatever it is, whether it's we've got the best shakes, we've got the best collagen, we've got the best compensation plan. As soon as you go into convincing mode, punch yourself in the face because it's done. You're done.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah. One more thing that I heard today for the first time that I thought was great is Eric Worre said, you might hear this objection. I already have a job. So his response to that, I love it. It's this: I'm not talking about a job. I'm talking about cash flow. Isn't that good?
Awesome.
I was like,
That's great.
Yes. And then your next follow-up is, have you ever thought about being an entrepreneur? Pretty cool. Okay, so your homework is to study the slides that I'm going to post in Working from the Beach, and then practice. Find a friend, you know, even if you want to practice on a prospect, you could be like somebody that you want to sign up, right? And you could say, hey, I just learned tonight about overcoming obstacles and I need to practice. So could I practice on you? I'm going to ask you if you want to check out our network marketing opportunity. That's a little trick. And then, yeah, that's your performance.
Can I say something real quick? I apologize. I missed the first part of the call. When I was in sales, outside sales, I always had people come up to me and go, you are an amazing salesperson. I have a great opportunity for you. And so all day long, 24/7, you're on sale mode. And the last thing you want to do is sit down and call people and try to promote them into this. So it became like, oh my God, no, I do not want to sell when I get home, when I'm done at the end of the day, because I just sold all day long, you know? And so I was so turned off with so many different companies that I had to, when this came around, it was an easy positioning because of the business I'm in. And I didn't have to sell anymore. I just handed a bottle and educated. Here's what it does. And I left it at that. And now when somebody goes, oh, is this an MLM? I kind of go, yes and no. I said, because this is a business that I'm building along with my business. I said, you don't have to join, you don't have to sell anything. You just have to purchase and consume and enjoy the benefits. And the only reason it would become an MLM to you is because you're already in your mindset thinking, oh, if I start this, I'm going to have to keep promoting and selling. They're going to bug me about it and bug me about it. And I tell them, I said, all you have to do is drink it and enjoy it. And if somebody goes, hey, what are you doing? You look good. Go, here, try. And then leave it at that. They're like, I want some. And then I say, see, that's all you have to do. They want it. You can either give them to me, forward them to me, and I'll be happy to take care of them. Or you can enjoy some cash back on the side for introducing them and another friend to this something that's so simple that's, you're enjoying, you're looking good with it. And that's it. That's how simple this MLM will work. It's not complicated. It's not, oh my God, I got to sell to everybody. I got to call on my people. I need to push and push and push. It's like, no. Just enjoy and share and educate. Make it simple. I think everybody kind of overanalyzes it. And like you said to Carla, Brent, once you start going, wait, wait, you can, and you're challenging them. That's when they're just like, well, you know what? I'm out. Thank you. I'm done. Because it's that pushbacks. The minute they start doing pushbacks, it's a turn off. So you have to find a way to there's people like Sandy, my other friend, esthetician. I introduced her to the collagen a month and a half ago. And the only reason she joined is because she saw my post. She saw my pics, and it in the back of her head, I already planted that seed. I said, hey, it's an opportunity for you to grow. When you're ready, let me know. And I left it there. And a lot of my clients, same thing. I hand them a sample, a bottle, they try it, and they'll either say, yeah, I want that. What you're like, yes. And then somebody's like, no, I'm not. How much is that? And I kind of give them a breakdown. They're like, let me think about it. It's no problem. And I leave it at that. They come in a couple of weeks later, a month later, and they go, you know what? I want to try that. So not being pushy. And yes, it's like you want to get a couple of sales in this week because you've got a goal, but you go back to the ones you reached out to weeks ago, not the ones you reached out to yesterday, the day before. I find I have better success with, because that's what I did last night. I said, I didn't have any on the books. I'm like, I got to get 2 people in the books. It'd be my first week of no signups. And I was getting frustrated with myself. I go, I know I've got somebody. So I looked back at my notes and I went back to the people I talked to a month ago. And I'm like, hey, it's $232, 60 bottles. Let's just try it. What is your holdback? And I'm like, so-and-so, like, oh, really? And they're like, okay. So I sent them the link. They signed up and they bought the bottle. Another person I reached out to, I made a mistake and didn't get all of her info in the system, and that order never came through. And I reached out to her, how you liking it? She goes, I never got it. So I go back to my history. I'm like, holy crap, her orders never got in there. So she's like, I'll do it later. I'm going to get my COVID shot. I've got things to do. And so I said, okay. So I reached out to her and said, hey, just, keep me, post it when you're ready. And by the way, how is such and such going? Because she was doing some other stuff. And I chit chatted about her for that. And I said, all right, I'll talk to you later. Next thing I know, she's on the link, enrolling and placing her order. And then she says, I went ahead and got it. Thank you. So it was just like, it was the people that I reached out to 4 weeks ago that ended up doing it, not the ones I've been hounding or, talking to about it this week. So I feel sometimes when it sits in the brain and they see posts come up or they see, other people talking about it, they become more intrigued, like, okay, wait, maybe I'm more interested now. And to me, that felt easier because, again, being on all day long in in your 9 to 5, and then coming home and having a mindset, okay, I've got to get more of this business. I got to build this business, which that's what it's part of. I had to step it back and make it more of a, hey, have you seen this? Did you look at this? Wow. Have you seen these results? And I think that's what's helped me more so than like, you should join, you should sign up. This is a great business opportunity. But that's me. That's my style. Does that make sense? Does that help anybody?
Yes, that's, you guys, thumbs up for that. This is, I don't know if you guys know, I'll tell you really quick. This is Sandy in Texas, and she has enrolled 10 people or more every single month that she's joined since the beginning of February. She's an active manager, and she got 36 points in the Leader in Action this month. And her friend that signed up is the one that enrolled 16 people this last month and created a consultant this week. So listen to her. I've been wanting her to talk for a long time, because see how cool, calm, and collected she is? She's not the hypey, weirdy salesperson, like, you know, right here, like yours truly is. She's got this down, and what she does is she's taught me a lot, you know, and Sally has too. These salon people that are brick and mortars, that's their first thing, and they just casually smooth it in with the collagen. They just, like she said, plant the seeds, and all that stuff was beautiful. So thank you so much, very, very much for sharing all that. Did you guys love it?
Awesome.
Yeah, it was good. Okay,
Guys,
thank you.
I hate to interrupt, but I just got a text message from somebody that reached out to me today, because we're doing an extra 11-day shred, and we posted how much we had lost in this 11 days. And she just got back with me and told me, okay, how do I get started?
Oh,
I'm so excited.
see, you just dribbled it in. You did good job. Way to go, Terry.
Send her the cart.
Send her the cart.
Send her the 30-day cart right away.
I have her number right here.
That's awesome.
Okay, you guys, thank you for sharing. Thank you, everybody, so much for sharing. Brent, I'm going to let you close it out.
Cool. Thanks, Carla, for putting these on. I really appreciate it. Sandy, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and stuff that you're doing, and congratulations on what you've got going on. It's super powerful, and I love hearing it. Congratulations to you on your team member who's really blowing it up, because she is the winner of the top enroller challenge for last month and last week. So Sandy Rogers got first. Carolyn Priest got second by 5 BV.
That's my sister.
And there was a three-way tie. There's a three-way tie for third between Sandy on the call, Shari, who is Heidi's girl, and Selena. So they all tied for third, which basically means I had to spend more money than I planned on this contest, but that's okay. I'll pay them all. I'll pay all the third places. So nice work.
Oh my God.
So congratulations.
Good job.
Sandy, all three of you guys, Sandy, Selena, they're all connected. You guys all won third place.
Is Selena Sandy's also?
Selena is Sandy.
Sandy R.
That is fantastic.
I know.
That's good depth. That's good stuff.
What did third place win? I want to tell Sherry.
I will announce it on the live that I'm getting ready to do.
Okay.
On working for the $50. $50.
Okay.
Yeah. So she'll get $50. So tell her and seriously, all of those of you that know this now, make sure that the person, if you enrolled this person, so like in Sandy, your case, make sure you let them know that they're going to get an email from me, because a lot of times they get those email checks and they're like, what is this? So just let them know that it'll be an email check from me for their prize.
Oh, Sandy's used to it already. She got one last week
Awesome.
or the week before.
Well, I noticed Sally didn't put in for it, so I don't know what's up with that, but.
I was
Sally-
sleeping last week.
She's like a boomerang. She'll be back.
She'll be
She's like
back.
a boomerang.
I'll be back.
All right, good stuff. Congratulations, everybody.
There's already quite a few people who posted their Leader in Action form underneath your post, Brent.
I
It
love it.
actually might be the most ever so far.
That is fantastic. So,
People are getting
very good
serious.
stuff. Mexico in
Yay.
November. All
I
right.
gotta go, guys. Have a
See you
great
guys. Have a
night.
great night.
Bye,
Nice.
Terry. Bye,
Bye-bye.
bye, everybody.